In the soft glow of dawn, a father and his young daughter strolled along the quiet beach, hand in hand. The sand stretched out before them, blanketed with thousands of starfish that the previous night's storm had washed ashore. As the first rays of sunlight warmed the beach, the father gazed at the scene in sorrow. These delicate creatures, so beautiful and alive, would soon dry out and perish under the morning sun. While he was still lost in thought, his daughter had already begun gathering starfish, gently lifting each one and tossing it back into the rolling waves. For a moment, he simply watched, moved by her compassion, yet weighed down by the daunting sight before them. With a sigh, he called out to her, "Sweetheart, look at how many there are. There must be thousands of them. You can't possibly save them all." She paused and looked up, following his gaze down the endless stretch of sand. Then, with a soft smile and a spark in her eyes, she held up a starfish and said, "But I can help this one. And this one." She tossed it into the sea, and with each throw she repeated her promise, as if each life mattered, each small act made a difference. Moved by her innocence and unwavering resolve, the father knelt beside her. With a laugh, he picked up a starfish and flung it back into the water, feeling a childlike joy as it landed with a small splash. Together they worked side by side, the once daunting task feeling lighter with every starfish returned to its ocean home. Before long, other beachgoers noticed the father and daughter, and one by one they joined in, scooping up starfish and returning them to the sea. Strangers became friends. Hands joined in a simple but powerful act of kindness. As the sun climbed higher, casting a golden glow over the sand, the beach grew less crowded with starfish, and the once daunting task felt almost complete. The father looked down at his daughter. A surge of pride and tenderness welled up inside him, a warmth far deeper than the sun's touch on his skin. In that moment, he realized she taught him something profound, that no act of kindness was too small, and that sometimes it took the innocence of a child to see the importance of each little act. Dear friends, as we face life's challenges, many will seem overwhelming, even impossible to overcome. But rather than staying in a place of self-pity and despair, let us remember this story. Even when we feel small, each of us can do good in the world. Start with a simple act of kindness. Help someone you know. No matter how small it may seem, one person's willingness to start can make all the difference.